I was playing golf and my cleats got stuck. I mean, it hurt a little, but I kept playing. The next morning, I could barely stand up. Well, you're smiling, so I take it that means this isn't serious. What's that? What are you doing?
Painkillers.
Oh, for you, for your leg.
No, because they're yummy. You want one? Make your back feel better. Unfortunately, you have a deeper problem. Your wife is having an affair.
What?
You're orange, you moron. It's one thing for you not to notice, but if your wife hasn't picked up on the fact that her husband has changed colors, she's just not paying attention. By the way, do you consume just a ridiculous amount of carrots and megadose vitamins? Carrots turn you yellow, then niacin turns you red. Find some figure paint and do the math. And get a good lawyer. Deep breath.
It's cold.
Has he been using his inhaler?
Not in the past few days. He's only 10. I worry about children taking such strong medicine so frequently.
What happened to your leg?
Your doctor probably was concerned about the strength of the medicine, too. She probably weighed that danger against the danger of not breathing. Oxygen is so important during those prepubescent years, don't you think? Okay, I'm going to assume that nobody's ever told you what asthma is, or if they have, you had other things on your mind. A stimulant triggers cells in your child's airways to release substances that inflame the air passages and cause them to contract. Mucus production increases, cell lining starts to shed. But the steroids stop the inflammation. More often this happens.
What? The more often this happens, what?
Forget it. If you don't trust steroids, you shouldn't trust doctors.
No formula, just mommy's healthy, natural breast milk.
Yummy.
Her whole face just got swollen like this overnight.
Mm-hmm. No fever. Glands normal. Missing her vaccination dates.
We're not vaccinating. Gribbit, gribbit, gribbit.
Think they don't work?
I think some multinational pharmaceutical company wants me to think they work. Pad their bottom line.
Mm. May I?
Sure.
Ribbit. 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 Yeah, all natural, no dyes is a good business. All natural children's toys. Toy companies, they don't arbitrarily mark up their frogs. They don't lie about how much they spend on research and development. The worst that a toy company could be accused of is making a really boring frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. You know another really good business? Teeny tiny baby coffins. You can get them in frog green, fire engine red. Really. The antibodies in Yummy Mummy only protect the kid for 6 months, which is why these companies think they can gouge you. They think that you'll spend whatever they ask to keep your kid alive. Want to change things? Prove them wrong. A few hundred parents like you decide they'd rather let their kid die than cough up $40 for a vaccination. Believe me, prices will drop really fast. Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Tell me what she has.
A cold. It's infected with a really big hole, like you stuck a nail in it to relieve the pressure.
I wouldn't do that.
Although the wound is irregular. It's not cylindrical, shaped like a triangle, so not a nail. Steak knife?
Wife's nail file.
Nail file. Yeah, well, pain will make you do stupid things. Something to take the edge off?
Yeah.
Cheers. So, you got family here in Princeton?
No.
Here on work?
No. Why are you...
Does your penis hurt?
No. What? Should it?
No. Just thought I'd toss you a really inappropriate question. Your lawyer's gonna love it.
Why would I want to sue you? I want you to treat me.
You're from Maplewood, New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Now, why would you drive 70 miles to get treatment for a condition that a 9-year-old could diagnose? It's the free-flowing pus that's the tip-off.
I was in town.
Not for family, not for work. You drove 70 miles to a walk-in clinic. You passed 2 hospitals on the road. Now, either you've got a problem with those hospitals or they have a problem with you. My guess is you've sued half the doctors in Maplewood, and the rest are now refusing to help you. It's ironic, isn't it? Sort of like the boy who sued Wolf. You know, I bet we have a doctor here named Wolf. How perfect would that be? I'm going to page him.
Okay, you know what, thank you. I'm gonna find a doctor to take care of this.
I didn't say I wouldn't treat you. We'll drain your knee, run some lab work, fix you right up.
Why would you do that?
I'm a people person.
Dr. House?
Hey, Mr. Funston. I was wondering when you'd be back. Got some papers for me?
You've caused me considerable mental distress.
Certainly hope so. What, too cheap to get your lawyer to serve it for you? Or is it just more fun this way?
I'm obviously prepared to consider a settlement.
You have gonorrhea.
No, I don't.
Well, maybe you're right, but I have a lab result that says you do. Could be a false positive, but normally I'd run a second test, but since you're here, I'll just go with the first.
You're just trying to scare me.
It's reportable, you know. It's a public health issue.
I'll be sure to let my wife know.
Oh, don't bother yourself. The state will call for you. Look, if you're clean, I'm sure it'll all blow over. No big deal. There's an easy way to find out. Get one of your doctors to run a test. These are mine now. I'll see you in court.
It was yellow.
It was?
It's not anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
I thought that might be a problem, so I brought you this.
Your mucus was pale goldenrod.
Last week, yes. Should I be worried?
Oh, yes. Very.
Really? I thought I was okay now.
And yet, here you are. What happened? Paramedics took a week to respond to your 911 call?
You're not a very nice doctor, are you?
And you are very bad at whatever it is you do.
You don't even know me.
I know you're gonna get fired. That's why you got the new glasses. That's why your teeth are sparkly white. You're getting the most of your health insurance while you still can.
I might be quitting.
If you were quitting, you'd have known that last week when your snot was still pale goldenrod. You're getting fired.
I just don't like being told what to do.
I can get you in for a full body scan later this week.
Thanks.
What are you doing?
Level 4.
No, I mean,
I know what you meant. We're waiting.
My throat hurts.
So you said.
How long are we waiting?
2 minutes less than when you asked me 2 minutes ago.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cuddy. Nice to meet you.
Dr. Cuddy, thanks for the consult. His throat seems to have some condition.
Say ah.
Ah. Uh-huh.
He has a sore throat.
Of course. Yes, why didn't I? Because he said that it hurt, and I should have deduced that, but it was. How you doing?
Okay.
Great. I'm doing good, too. I get to knock off an hour early today. You know why? Because I kissed my boss's ass. You ever do that? I think she just said yes because she wants to reinforce that behavior. Wants me to kiss a lot of other people's ass, like she wants me to kiss yours. What would you want? A doctor who holds your hand while you die, or a doctor who ignores you while you get better? I guess it would particularly suck to have a doctor who ignores you while you die.
I should go.
You think it's going to come out on its own? Are we talking bigger than a bread basket? Because actually it will come out on its own. Which for small stuff is no problem. Gets wrapped up in a nice soft package and plop. Big stuff, you're going to rip something. Which, speaking medically, is when the fun stops.
How did you...
You've been here half an hour, you haven't sat down. That tells me its location. You haven't told me what it is. That tells me it's humiliating. You have a little birdie carved under your arm. It tells me you have a high tolerance for humiliation. So I figure it's not hemorrhoids. I've been a doctor 20 years. You're not going to surprise me.
It's an MP3 player.
Is it because of the size or the shape? Or is it the pounding bass line?
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna wait.
For what?
Lately, I've been feeling sick a lot. Maybe I'm overtraining. I'm doing the marathon, like 10 miles a day, but I can't seem to lose any weight.
Lift up your arms. You have a parasite.
Like a tapeworm or something?
Lie back and lift up your sweater. You can put your arms down.
Can you do anything about it?
Only for about a month or so. After that, it becomes illegal to remove, except in a couple of states.
Illegal?
But don't worry. Many women learn to embrace this parasite. They name it, dress it up in tiny clothes, arrange playdates with other parasites.
Playdates?
It has your eyes.
That's impossible.
Well, I assume you weren't getting your period. Maybe that should have given you an inkling.
But I'm on this birth control implant.
Yeah, I know. I saw the scar on your arm.
And my doctor said I might not get any periods at all if it was working.
Mm-hmm. Interestingly enough, you also don't get any periods if it isn't working, which is why you were supposed to get regular pregnancy tests. I'm going to send a nurse in here to schedule your prenatal care. You're doing about 5 months, so start planning the shower.
Doctor, please. Me and my husband wanted to have a kid soon. But, oh, God. Like, 4 months ago, we had this really big fight. He moved out. I did something stupid.
One night stand?
Ex-boyfriend.
Well, I'll schedule you a paternity test, too.
I can't let my husband know.
Does the old boyfriend look like your husband?
Yeah.
Then just have the kid. He'll never know. The most successful marriages are based on lies. You're off to a great start.
Dr. House!
Oh, no.
Dr. House, this is my husband, Charlie.
Who told you where my office was?
Jill, come on. He obviously doesn't want us bothering him.
Oh, I was trying to hide it.
Look, Doctor, this is about the mono that you said you thought I had.
The mono?
Yeah, you know, shouldn't Charlie be tested? You know, the test. The blood test.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I sometimes forget patients. I thought you were this idiot who doesn't know how to use birth control.
I can't have mono. I don't even feel sick or anything.
That's very often the first sign. Call my office in the morning. We'll schedule them for blood tests.
Thank you.
Your husband is definitely the source of your mono.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank God. Wow, I'm gonna be a mom. Whoa. Thank you so much. I gotta get you a gift or something.
Sometimes the best gift is the gift of never seeing you again.
Okay, all right. But, Dr. House, you've been so awesome. I mean, I really totally trust you. Do you think you could do the prenatal?
No.
Or deliver the baby?
That would be no.
Okay.